Let me give you a couple tips about filling holes in your woodwork. All right. You want to, number one, make sure you use the right filler. There's different types of fillers. Some are softer, some are harder. When you're filling woodwork, you want to make sure one that is made for wood so that when you finish sanding it, it actually doesn't stick out. If you use something too soft, you'll actually see the little dimples of where the place was filled. Let me show you something else too. So when filling the hole here, you can see that we've done all this trim here. They've built up the filler here over the joint. So they have lots to sand, less chance of a crack coming through because they filled this properly. Over all the way down the door, you can see they filled all the holes from where the nails were put in. One thing I want to show you is they actually leave the filler proud. What that means is it's actually, they don't scrape it like flat, like against it. Because what'll happen is if you can see really closely there, you can see the dark spot there, that the filler's actually sunk in. That's right where the nail hole was. Same thing here. The filler's actually sunk in. What happens is when you fill the hole, as the filler dries, it actually can sink into the hole. And if you scrape it too flat, when you go to sand it, you're actually going to end up with these little divots. So if you leave it a little bit proud, let the filler shrink as it dries, then when you go to sand it, because you left it proud, which means you left it sticking out outside the hole, when you sand it, it actually ends up flat and you'll end up with a much nicer finish. Just like up here where the cut joints are here, they've left this proud so that when they go to sand this, you're not going to have that joint come through. They've got enough material here where they can do a really nice job. And especially with trim, when you do the spray finish, because typically you spray trim, any little defects you're going to notice. So the last thing you want to do is everywhere you had a nail hole or everywhere there was a cut, you don't want to see that defect. This will give you a much cleaner finish in the end.